Hi everyone, and welcome to my week 8 reflection on presentation tools, as well as doing a screencast this week of a local library service here in Bundaberg. I decided I'd have another go with this technology and do my reflection as a slide cast. So here we go. So I guess over the past 2 weeks we've looked at many different types of casting technologies, and you can see them there, the pod, the VOD, the screen and the slide. And for me this has been probably one of the most interesting weeks, or couple of weeks, because I can see huge potential for incorporating this technology into my work that I do. Teaching with a preparatory program that actually has an information literacy component and teaches internal and distance students. I really think we need to get on board and start using some screencasts and slidecasts to supplement the information, the study material that we already have. So for me, I think there's been a real personal benefit already in these 2 weeks. But in terms of what generally probably screencasting and slidecasting might mean for library and information services, I've just put a few points up there on the screen. I was thinking about them in terms of the way they might form, these kind of technologies can form a bridge between the user and the information that they're seeking. So they help to bridge a gap, I guess, and this links to the second point there that I've got there. I think today, because of the ability to digitally store information, libraries and information services are now becoming increasingly vast in the amount of information they can provide access to, and so we really need to work hard to help demystify that for users, because I think, going on my own experience, seeing students return to university who may not have been in contact with libraries apart from perhaps borrowing a book every so often, the whole idea of what the library contains, in an academic sense at least, is just quite baffling to them from the outset, even to explain what a database might be, or the fact that journals are available online and other things, is really quite overwhelming sometimes. So being able to use slidecasts and screencasts to explain these things in really short and snappy ways, and actually give demonstrations of it, would really be of great use, and not something that needs to be built upon, I believe. And so that's the third point there. I really think that these technologies can assist those people working in library and information services to better serve their users. On the other hand, I think there's a few words of caution there. All technology, I think, is only ever a tool, so it's got to be wielded carefully and skillfully in order to function effectively, and I guess that's the point of a unit like this that we're doing, to try and understand that. It's no good using a technology where it's not actually going to fill an actual need, so you need to employ these things thoughtfully in libraries and information services, and I think they need to be appropriate for the users that they're addressing, so particularly in terms of their technical skill level and their access to technology. So it's no good putting up a wonderful screencast if nobody who uses the library has good access to the internet or fast broadband speed, or they live in an area where downloading is very slow. But that being said, I really think that there's a great benefit for these technologies in many areas, and it's something that I'm going to be incorporating into my work in the future. And that's the end.